Did it hit you this hard too?
Did what, dear?
Number 10. Jessica Simpson as Annette Burkhart.
Look, Annette, you're way more important to me than Jackie ever was. I mean, you're blonde, you're beautiful, you practically never wear a whole shirt.
Pop star and celebrity Jessica Simpson made quite the splash in the series' 5th season. She plays Annette, Michael Kelso's equally ditzy Californian girlfriend.
I did hear the Dallas Cowboys might hire their first red-headed cheerleader. Ew! That's exactly what I said!
Her reservations about intimacy ultimately see Kelso leaving her behind and returning to Wisconsin. Only Annette eventually follows him there. Tension with Jackie follows soon after, and Annette calls things off not long after our OTP's lingering feelings are made apparent. While Simpson has a reputation of being a bit of an IRL Annette, the way she leans into the airheadedness with this role makes for some outstanding comedy. Not to mention how well she plays off the rest of the cast, too.
Wow, I wish there was more to talk about. Bye.
Number 9. Seth Green as Mitch Miller.
Hey, just remember, guys, it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game.
Unfortunately, you guys don't know how to play the game.
Seth Green may be famous for roles on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and for creating Robot Chicken, but he also had a recurring part on That 70s Show. The actor played Mitch, a peer of the gangs who occasionally hangs out with them. So much so that he almost became a 7th member of the group during the show's 5th and 6th seasons.
Mitch, these omelets are amazing.
Mitch has many similar interests to Eric, including his interest in Donna, which evidently sets them at odds quite often. Green has one of the most recurring parts on our list, and if his character were slightly less of a weasel, we'd probably rate him higher.
So everybody, I'd like to introduce you to Donna, my new fiance. Or as I like to call her, my big red love machine.
Number 8. Alice Cooper as himself. The 70s were the heyday of classic rock. One of the genre's biggest names, then and now, is Alice Cooper. Donna is extremely excited to start working at the local radio station, particularly because of the opportunity it affords her to meet stars like Cooper.
So if I stay here long enough, I might see a rock star throw up?
See it? You'll probably clean it up.
However, Eric's jealousy over her new job and the on-air claim that she's single have him feeling uneasy, to say the least. In a hilarious fantasy sequence, he imagines Cooper seducing Donna.
Hey everybody, it's Alice Cooper!
Hey, how's Donna? Heard about you at the last big rock star meeting.
Cooper playing up Eric's campy idea of a rock star is just incredible. It's too bad the couple doesn't join in on the Dungeons & Dragons fun.
You know, a girl once promised to play with us, but she didn't show up.
Cheer up, King Zentar the Great. Let's get out there and slay that dragon.
Number 7. Lindsay Lohan as Danielle.
Danielle stood you up so she can make up with the adorable new man in her life. Me.
That's right. Him.
Known as much for her personal life as for her acting career, Lindsay Lohan's guest spot on That 70s Show is related to the former. In the show, she plays Danielle, a client of Fez's at the hair salon who falls for his attentiveness. She and Fez's actor, Wilmer Valderrama, were actually dating in real life at the time, and their chemistry certainly shines through on screen.
And you're funny and sweet. And did I mention very, very sexy?
Lady, you gotta shut up.
It's no wonder then that when faced with the choice between Kelso and Fez, she ultimately chooses Fez.
I choose you, Fez.
What, are you stupid? I mean, of course, yeah, good choice, yeah.
Unfortunately, Danielle never appears again, so it apparently didn't work out between them. Art imitating life once again. Number 6. Brooke Shields as Pam Burkhart. Brooke Shields has had an extensive film and television career, including in sitcoms, so she's no stranger to the genre. Introduced in season 6 of That 70s Show, Shields plays Pamela Burkhart, Jackie's long-absent mother.
What are you doing here?
Who cares? Welcome to my driveway, pretty lady.
Pam instantly draws a lot of attention from the guys, particularly Bob, who enters into a relationship with her and even asks her to move in. They make for a surprisingly cute couple, even if she's ostensibly only after the security he provides.
Mom, would you please stop playing with his hair? You don't know where it's been.
Shields plays a shallow, older version of Jackie perfectly, and her presence leads to a lot of funny, if often crude, comedy.
So that's when I realized that tapas sounds a lot like topless. But I had already promised, so.
Number 5, Gloria Gaynor as Mrs. Clark. Prom night is a special event, and that 70s show definitely depicted its significance. Fez gets his hopes up about taking his English teacher as a date after misinterpreting her comments on his homework as romantic interest.
There you are, Diane. I've been looking all over for you.
While at the prom, he's naturally disappointed to learn that she doesn't feel the same way. However, his music teacher, Mrs. Clark, played by Gloria Gaynor, decides to cheer him up through song.
Come on, Fez, has someone got you down?
So far down, Mrs. Clark.
Here's a little ditty I've been working on. Maybe that'll help.
Even if her likeness is not instantly recognizable in the show, her classic disco hit I Will Survive certainly is.
First I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side.
Her dance number with Fez is a fantastic tribute to the era that made her song a hit. And honestly, it's just a really enjoyable sequence. Number 4, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Rocky Johnson. When friction between Eric and Red nearly turns physical, Kitty thinks it's a good idea for father and son to go to a wrestling event so they can bond.
Oh, dear.
And bond they do when they see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson perform. In this case, however, The Rock is actually portraying his own father, Rocky Johnson.
He's the best!
First, we get to glimpse Rocky in action. Then the Foremans go backstage in the hopes of securing an autograph. It's a fun cameo that also pays homage to the wrestler/actor's past in the process.
Yeah, it's really nice, bringing your kid to a wrestling match. You know, I got a son, and one day, he's gonna become the most electrifying man in sports entertainment.
Number 3, Bruce Willis as Vic.
Let me tell you a little bit about what Vic does around here at the club.
Who's Vic?
I'm Vic. Keep up.
You might think this would be an awkward choice of casting given that Ashton Kutcher married Bruce Willis's ex-wife Demi Moore. But in Willis's cameo on the show, their two characters hit it off immediately. Kelso relates an encounter he has with Willis's character Vic, who runs the Playboy Club.
And as the guards were kicking me out, I thought to myself, I could do that. And so then I talked to this guy there.
During the interview, Vic proves to be an entertainingly sleazy character with a fast-talking attitude and an offbeat sense of humor. While we'd be hesitant to get involved with him ourselves, Vic seems like the perfect boss for Kelso. And Willis's cameo is made all the more interesting with his and Kutcher's shared history.
I just got a girl pregnant.
You got a girl pregnant? I got a girl pregnant. Give Vic a high five.
Number 2, Mary Tyler Moore as Christine St. George.
I'm Christine St. George.
And I'm Jackie St. Jackie.
And it's time to ask, what's up, Wisconsin?
If you had to choose one female actor to exemplify the 1970s, you'd be hard-pressed to choose someone better than Mary Tyler Moore. Moore's turn as a working woman in The Mary Tyler Moore Show broke new ground, and her appearance in that 70s show calls back to it. Moore plays Christine St. George, a local television talk show host and Jackie's idol, whom the latter briefly works for during the show's final season.
Do I get to say, what's up, Wisconsin?
You can answer the phone any way you like.
St. George proves a little too demanding, even for Jackie, and her expansive knowledge of her boss eventually leads her to being let go.
You know, I really feel like I got to know you better.
Yes, you did. And so you're fired.
What?
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Buddy Morgan. As Buddy, he wants to be more than just friends with Eric.
I'm nervous around her, and I feel like I'm playing this part, right? But it's not me.
Roger Daltrey as Mr. Wilkinson. The frontman of The Who plays Fez's obnoxious music teacher.
Are you the parents of this horrible little man? I'll have you know he's been imitating my accent behind my back.
Well, first of all, we are not his parents. And second of all, well, the rest of it, I just don't care.
Luke Wilson as Casey Kelso. The charismatic actor makes the perfect foil for Eric.
Wait, you like that?
Well, the words are wrong, but they sound so good coming out of his mouth.
I got a way about me.
Billy D. Williams as Pastor Dan. Who better to share Eric's love of Star Wars?
Eric sometimes likes to talk too much about Star Wars.
I understand.
You do? See, this is great.
Yes, Star Wars is the greatest movie of all time.
Melissa Joan Hart as Mary. It's easy to forget that she played a blind date for Hyde/Fez.
So, Fez, my parents aren't home. Want to come back to my house? I have a hot tub.
That would be super.
Number 1, Betty White as Bea Sigurdson.
Did it hit you this hard, too? Did what, dear?
Menopause.
Oh, I never had it.
Betty White was an absolute legend of a performer, and her appearances on That 70s Show are no exception. She plays Kitty's mother, Bea, who, while overly critical of her daughter, is also ridiculously entertaining.
How could he be failing math?
Kitty, I'm sure he did the best he could. For someone who was held too long as a baby.
Her mood can change from subtly insulting to downright angry at the drop of a hat. As we've only come to expect from the legend herself, White delivers Bea's burns with the skill of a seasoned comedic pro, while also offering some surprisingly affecting dramatic moments, such as her private breakdown after the loss of her husband. The only thing we find wanting about Betty White's time on That 70s Show is that there wasn't nearly enough of it.
In honor of this special day, I would like to tell you that I am thankful that you are my mother and I love you.